Hi, amazing educators. It's Susan Frizzell again with another great video on how to get kids' attention, because that is by far, I think, the biggest problem with teaching with teaching in general, whether it's little kids or big kids or even adults. It is hard to grab attention and to keep it so that they are actually learning. So I am determined to pass along all of my tips and all of my toolbox of all the years of teaching to you guys that I know are successful and that have worked for me. My last video, I talked a little bit about read aloud time. So that is really my specialty because I know how to get kids to pay attention from start to finish. One thing I do, first of all, always choose books that you love and that you're excited about. That's a big tip. It's even a pre-literacy skill, as a matter of fact. You're getting the kids to love reading, and if you love what you're reading to them, then you have a natural excitement and you pass along that joy to them to get excited about the book. So if there's a book that you don't like, just like my coworker, she used to not like Dr. Seuss. I loved Dr. Seuss. Growing up, that was a thing for me because I loved the artwork in it. But not everybody likes it, and that's okay. But she never read a Dr. Seuss book aloud because she did not like it. Reading books. First, pick a book that you love. I tend to love the funny, sarcastic books, some of them that kind of give some humor in there that's more for us as adults, not for the kids because it goes right over their head. I kind of like those. I will be doing more videos on book suggestions and whatnot, but first on how to read. Here's a trick that I do. It's not just about the voices and everything. You could do the voices for sure. I mean, that's a tip that everybody knows, right? But this one is fun. A lot of stories have a great storyline, right? So I bring excitement. There is a book that I used to read called Jabari Jumps. That's amazing. And sadly, I don't know like copyright, how much I can show books up on here. It is a story that sort of comes to a culmination, is that what you call it? Where it comes up into that moment of stress, okay? And that's where you make the big deal out of it. So it's a story about a little boy named Jabari who has learned how to swim, and he's determined to go off the high dive. So he's over there and he gets there to the pool and he's like, ooh, he starts freaking out. So he makes excuses. We've all done that before. He's like, oh, I can't, I'm going to let this other person go. Oh, no, wait, I have to do my stretches first. The moment comes in the book where he's climbing up the ladder. So this is where I build anticipation with the kids. I'm like, oh, Jabari's finally climbing the ladder. Do you think he's going to do it? This gets the kids invested and they're like, I don't know. I don't think he's going to jump. I don't know either. Oh my gosh, let's see. So when I read the book, I turn it like this, but then I'll turn it to myself, like the last tip I gave, but I'm like, oh, you don't know. Are you guys ready for this next part? And they're like, yes, yes, what happens, what happens, what happens? Anticipation, okay? Now they're paying attention for sure because they want to know what happens. And then I turn the book and I read that page. He climbs up, 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 and he walks out to the end of the diving board, his toes curling over the edge. What? What happens? What happens? They're all dying to know. And I'm like, guys, I don't think I could do it. Could you do it? Could you jump off the high dive? No, no, I don't know. What's Jabari going to do? See, now they're all excited. They're all excited. You're like, and then you turn it around for the big reveal. He jumps flying off of the end. And you know what? When I do that, all the kids usually go, hooray, Jabari, because they're totally invested in this character and you've made a big deal about it. So pull your little drama person out of your body and give some drama to reading that story. It's not about the voices all the time. It's about creating anticipation and excitement for what is going to happen next. Let's see. So there you go. That's my tip for today. Use it, I promise. Oh, and let's add on to it. Always read your books first before you read to the kids. You don't want any surprises. See, I was about to end this video, but then I thought of this. You gotta know this, okay? Again, a coworker of mine was like, it's a pirate story time for summer. She kind of leafed through it. She's like, this will be perfect. Reads the book to the kids. There's a story about a pirate and his parrot friend, who's his best friend. Right before the end, the parrot dies. She did not know this. And the kids were like, what? You have to be prepared. Are you prepared that day to talk about pets dying? I mean, there's a time and place for books like that for sure, but is it the right time and place? Is this what you want to talk about with your class? Probably not at that time. Be prepared. Children's books these days have some big surprises in there that you may not be ready to teach about, so read the book first. Plus, when you read the book first, you can think about, where can I build anticipation for what's about to happen? And get the kids excited, get them invested in the story. This is the best way to get them to love reading. Now I want to go back and read my mystery book because it's really, really good. I have to know what happens. All right, guys, enjoy your days and your weeks. Mwah.